Hey. What's going on?
I don't know, just, sitting down to record an episode of the podcast.
Sweet. Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is Adult Weldy here today?
Yeah, this is the Weldy that, took an accounting job when he was 25.
Just got his fucking soul crushed.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just resigned himself to corporate misery.
Just Abdar got him up.
Probably got himself a job with Edge Corp.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, either one. I mean,
if he was a gnome, he would have died.
It's his first big boy job.
I mean, all right, you guys are joking, but I mean that pretty much happened to me. So,
with Aramar,
yeah.
Well,
It's just basically an offshoot of Abadar,
You got to play what you know.
It's a good bit of truth and fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds
That's
like that. How are you guys doing?
Didn't you already ask us that?
Doing all right.
So I'm good. Can I ask the question? Can I lead a question now? Because I'm very curious.
Sure.
Shoot.
What was the first job you ever had?
Me?
Yeah,
Or just all of
everybody.
us?
Yeah.
I was a bag boy at Kroger.
Okay.
That's not true. That's like the first, I guess, official job I ever had, but I did get paid when I was 13 to write computer game reviews once a month for my uncle who owned a chain of computer stores. So he would send me a free game and $50, and I would play the game and write a review for it, and it would be in his little
Newsletter.
newsletter thing that they handed out at the store. So I guess that was my first job.
That's
pretty
cool.
neat.
So I like that. That's
my
nice.
first job was working at my aunt's snow cone stand.
That's a good first job.
Yeah. That was
better.
I got so many stomach aches. I have tried maybe every combination of snow cone flavors that you can try. You know what I mean? I think
Have you mixed them all together into one snow cone?
I mixed
Most?
a dozen maybe one time, and it just dissolve. It just tastes sweet. You know what I mean? It doesn't taste like anything. It
loses all identity.
It's just sugar. Yeah,
I'll tell you, man, sugar will kill you. It'll get you.
Yeah, definitely.
Or I'll say mine, I guess.
Yeah.
I worked as a member of the Youth Conservation Corps for the Delta National Forest.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Weird
now we know why
flex,
she
but
asked
okay.
the question, right?
No, because can you tell me what that does? What that is? Does anybody?
No.
Can you
They
guess?
conserve the youth.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of teenagers that got roped into going into the Delta National Forest, which is basically swamp, and putting up duck houses and weed eating and painting fences.
So it was a paid position?
It was a paid position. but
So
it
you were
was
paid
real
swamp
cheap.
money.
I was paid swamp money.
I love that
Proud of you.
tie-in.
You heard
That's
it here
great.
first, folks.
That's great.
Yep.
I did two jobs actually at the same time. So I cleaned mechanic bays for a tire repair place. It was called Fast Eddie's, and also worked as a dishwasher for this place called Phoenician Gourmet in Ocean Springs. And
Sounds fancy.
I got free food out of it. It was tasty. Way out of my price range now, personally. But whenever I was there, it was awesome.
I'm about it.
That's kind of the thing about working at restaurants is the people that work there cannot afford to eat there.
Oh,
But were you paid swamp money though?
yeah.
No, and I can't beat that. No, I was paid regular money.
You were paid swamp ass money. If you were washing dishes, you got that swamp ass.
Yeah,
That's
It is true.
very
It's
true. Very true. Yeah.
Did you say yours, Heath?
No, I have not yet. My first under the table job was I was a carpenter's assistant for my grandpa, who was a carpenter, at 15. And then my first legitimate job was just McDonald's.
Yeah, I worked at Sonic. After that was my first
Josh, were you born an airplane mechanic?
No.
I think he originally was a gremlin
I was
on a
trained
plane,
in that. No, my first job was honestly probably a bit more impressive than the job I'm doing now. like legitimately. I worked in the IT department of the U.S. Embassy in Malaysia.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
glad you went last.
Malaysia, truly Asian. Yeah.
So that's their slogan.
Yeah, I know.
But so the reason for that, though, is I was there during high school, first job, age, and being an American, foreign country, I couldn't get a job locally. I could not legally have a job there. So the only option was to, have like student work more or less at the embassy.
You were
So I did that as like a summer job type thing. No,
working at the
I'm an American
embassy,
citizen
not
who's in the
getting
military
paid.
now. I was getting paid.
mean,
I was getting paid well for the time.
So sly.
yeah, and information to bring back to the home country.
America.
On all of the Malaysian dastardly deeds. And
Gotta really watch out.
That's why you don't hear about him,
troublemakers.
He did his job.
They're good at it, right?
he locked them
Killing
all away.
Oh, man.
No,
to jail.
I worked in the IT department.
Thank you for your
helping with
service.
backups and stuff. Man. Hey, John, I'm going to let you know. I appreciate your support.
You're welcome.
Son of a bitch. I'm sitting here recording this wearing like Air Force t-shirt, like just the brown.
I love you, Josh.
I love you guys too.
Oh, shit.
We just miss you, buddy.
Yeah,
Long
we
time.
did. We did. I know, like, Josh was like, we need to get together. We'll get together sometime in, what was it, April?
March or April, yeah.
Yeah. And we're like, cool. That's like a long time from now. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm in Texas for a long time. So
Indisposed.
and we're starting to feel that now. 'Cause
Yep.
It'd be cool if we could hang out over
Yeah.
Christmas. Maybe that's why I'm so glum.
Just
is
fly back out of
because
here.
We haven't hung out it's been too long.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been in a bad mood for like a week and a half.
I kind of had to, a little bit. But I'll be
I know
home
what
for
it is.
Christmas. I'll be home 10 days, so
You will?
Oh, I'll be working for Christmas, so sweet.
cool. Well,
Damn.
have fun with that, Adam.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
What if we just all go
Thank
down
you
to
for your
Adam's
service,
house
Adam.
without telling
Got it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm not going to say the thing. Yeah, you guys should come down here. I'll give you a praline if you come down.
a praline?
Just one.
So
Singular.
Yeah.
One that you all split.
Oh, no.
Hour and a half to 2.5 hour drive for one praline.
For
Praline.
1/5
And if you carpool, you got to split it.
I mean, I think when you cross the Louisiana border, a praline just teleports into your hand anyway.
Oh, speaking of teleportation, man, I watched like a little thing earlier today that teleportation is technically possible, but also not, and it has to do with quantum states. But essentially, what you would have to do is read all of the data of a physical object and then send that data to a receiver which could recreate all of the aspects of. You're not going to be able to actually
Right. Teleportation is cloning.
Yeah.
I was just going to
Yeah.
say, that sounds like
You're killing and recreating yourself.
Wasn't there some sort of sci-fi? I want to say it was like maybe Farscape or something like that, where that was how teleportation worked. Like you basically vaporized your body, and it then rebuilt into a new body, like in a clone, wherever you were going.
I know that's the
remember
rumor
that
for
from
Star
Farscape.
Trek, how transporters work, but
I mean, that's how your, quote, teleportation works in Near Automata. But
Yeah,
Like your fast travel is
it's
done
like,
that way.
Yeah, they just like download your consciousness data into a new body, basically.
Isn't that what they did in the
Altered
was that
Carbon?
The Illusionist, or the other magic movie?
The Prestige, but that
The
was
Prestige. Yeah,
But that was actually. Oh yeah, that is what I'm thinking of. That is what I'm thinking.
I got
of.
you, dog.
Appreciate it. We got there. That's a good movie.
It's
It
a
is.
very
Although
good
we just
movie.
spoiled it for everybody.
never seen it, so
go.
thanks.
I mean,
I don't have to.
it's a great
That's
movie.
not what
Spoilers for the
happened.
Prestige, everyone.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, I have no witty transition into the game.
Yeah, you gonna just spoil this too for us?
Yeah. Dr. Gagant's the bad guy.
What? All right. Well,
Shooketh.
now I'm not interested in playing anymore. I'll see
No,
y'all.
exactly. We'll see you.
Well, listen.
All right, cool. You guys want to play some Magic or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get Arena.
I'll break out
downloaded.
my decks.
All right, I'm gonna get in it. Hold on. Let me just.
Stop being
on,
such
man.
a bitch, Adam.
I get
Be
to one
better.
time in 140 something episodes. Jeez Louise.
147.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Surely this isn't the first time you've had a bad mood in all of our episodes.
It is.
It's the first time
Don't
I've
call
talked
him
about
Shirley.
it. I think that might not be.
Sharing is caring, dog. Serious, it's cool.
Anyways, we're in the shadow plane, so I'm just trying to get in the proper mindset.
Just
I
add
suppose.
shadow in front of every noun.
Yeah.
For like
Yeah,
two
there you go.
sentences.
I'm shadow grumpy.
Just get you some shadow rainbows
Wait a
and some
minute.
shadow unicorns.
You are currently embodying Shadow Adam. Shadow.
Shat 'em.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shadow.
It.
Those pants, you shat them.
That's why he's in a bad mood.
Shadow, damn near killed him.
Shadow, I barely knew him.
Oh,
man.
Christ.
Oh man! All right. Let's go. Speaking of Gloom, you guys came up on the Shadow Tower, Skydock, and I actually found some artwork. This isn't official, but I just wanted to give you something to kind of like get the vibe. So this is what I found.
Holy crap.
There's not quite as many like platforms spread out, but you know, you can imagine like it kind of looks like that. And one thing though that is in this picture that isn't before you is starships arriving and departing.
Uh-oh.
And it is also, and this is new to even you from the shadow plane, like completely covered in shadow, like just like from the ground up, swirling all around it. And
The starship or the dock?
there is no
dock.
starship, and it's the dock. Yeah. So like the whole, you know, it's like a long elevator that reaches up almost impossibly high into the sky, you know, almost beyond what you can see. The top of it kind of dissolves into shadow and the clouds and everything, so you can't even really see the top, but there's just these kind of swirl of shadow that's wrapped around and encasing the entire Skydock. Approaching you at the end of last episode was none other than Father Gloom himself. Of course, the shadow denizens, you recognize him. Those of you from the APA and Kuiper, so I guess that's Mike and Kuiper.
You can just say Mike and Kuiper. It's fine.
Yeah, at this point.
Well, you know, we still have to pretend like, you know, the Apollo Protection Agency is like intact because that's the name of the show. So,
this whole
It
thing's
is still
pretend, Adam.
intact. The owner is alive.
yeah. To that, yes, you see him come up and you recognize him, and I'm just going to kind of start it from there when he says, you know, welcome back to the Shadow Skydock.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Trelax would certainly greet him. Hello, Father Gloom. How fare you?
Things could be better here. As you can see, our tower has befell a great corruption.
Yes, that was my next question. What has happened? How did this happen, rather?
Several days ago, we picked up a surge of planar energy from the dark side to the northeast of Kuvakara. This caused Herembor, who you may remember, who is already prone to experimenting with the darker aspects of our religion, to lose his grip on reality. I have seen similar incidents before, and eventually, these victims do fatal harm to themselves. But Herembor somehow transferred this corruption to the entirety of Shadow Skydock and turned my great home and business into a meat grinder. Oh, such suffering I have witnessed. hydraulics puncturing torsos, torque threads ripping limbs from bodies, fuel injectors ballooning flesh until it ruptures. But one doesn't like to see his life's work ruined. Perhaps you can help?
Well, we came to ask you for help, actually. Perhaps our objectives align. That seems to be the case a lot these days.
Come, let us sit and drink over coffee, or something stronger, if you prefer.
I will have shadow water. Just shadow water from me, please.
You want bubbling or not?
Yes, none. Shadow bubbling, shadow water, please. Yes.
I must
Shadow
tell you
live a little bit.
that our shadow water is under a shadow boil notice.
Oh, well, you
my
must shadow
God.
boil it first, then, obviously, right?
Shadow, obviously, yes.
Yeah, so he takes you kind of into the camp that has grown around the base of this tower. And once you guys get seated and he hands out refreshments to you, he says, "First, it would be rude of me not to introduce myself to these new travelers here. I am Father Gloom. I am the head engineer of this Skydock. Though it might seem merely a reflection of Verse's famed space elevator, Shadow Skydock is not unimportant. Our computers scan all the starships that land on Verses, enabling us to create shadow copies. For a price, of course. But don't worry. The process leaves the original ship as it is. We simply make a simulacrum of it here in the shadow plane. What is your names? You must be the toughest goddamn vest guy I've ever seen.
Likely anyone at that. I'm Titanium Mike, pleased to make your acquaintance. Any
Shadow acquaintance.
He's okay.
Please,
Look,
manners.
I would think, considering you're all from here, you wouldn't even need to say shadow all the time.
It's quite
perplexing.
important to differentiate, you see.
Mike, it's a whole thing.
It's about
It's-
culture.
Back to the parlance. You cannot
I've gathered. I've
For them,
gathered.
for them, it's weird that you don't say material versus.
I wasn't going to
Mike,
point
it's
it
a-
out. It's very rude
Just
to point
assume
out.
that you're just the default or something.
It's a matter of pride.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, pleased to make your acquaintance. And he's I think Mike is probably visibly weirded out by Father Gloom, but is trying to be polite, you know?
You know, I'll put up the image one more time, although you guys have access to it. But he's an interesting looking fella, you know.
Kuiper extends out a warm greeting with a handshake, and he says, "Hello, Father Gloom. I am a material potter from the material system of material Vescarium.
See, that makes it so much easier
I'm
to
following you,
understand
one
what
move.
plane you come from.
See, just listen to how I talk, Mike, and you'll pick up the parlance quite easily.
Yes, you see, his manners are quite good. Formalities, of course.
We don't have blue skin or glowing eyes, you know, we're from the material plane.
Well, again, there are many more planes than the Chateau plane or the material plane. You could be from the plane of fire. You could be from the plane of pain. You could be from
Okay,
the
hello, I'm Material Titanium Mike. Jesus Christ.
Allow me to extend my
Wait, are
apology.
you from the titanium plane? Now I am confused.
Allow me to extend.
You guys enjoy your parlay. I'm going to get some air.
Allow me to extend my apologies for our brusque friend there, but he's been through a lot lately. But thank you for your hospitality.
for somebody from the material plane to be in the shadow plane. Great trauma must have occurred indeed. Apologies accepted. Tenna, Trelax, did you have any luck finding your herald?
It is quite a long story, and Trelax will give him the Reader's Digest version. I think there's no need to go through the whole thing.
Zon Kuthan works very strange indeed.
Understatement of the shadow year, Father Gloom.
Tenna would very pointedly not say anything. No response to the Zon-Kuthon statement. She would just kind of be like actively studying the ground in front of her. You know, she's just letting Trelax take the lead on this and not wanting to, because she's a little peek inside her brain right now. She wants very much to explode on Father Gloom, because he sent them away saying, oh, you've got to go figure this shit out. We'll help you once you figure everything out. If he would have just helped us from the start, we would have had the manpower to save the Enclave. But now, like, shit has hit the Skydock, and everybody's suffering, and so she's just trying to hold her tongue because we still need to get help from him. So
you didn't say any of that when you were explaining what happened with the Herald. That's all internal.
Tenna didn't say anything. She's let Trelax take their lead on all of this.
I mean, for what it's worth, Father Gloom and you were probably closer than Trelax, because, Father Gloom kind of taught you some of the ways of Zon-Kuthon. And he notes your silence, but he will allow Trelax to continue if there's anything you had to say or whatever. But he does just kind of note your silence and looks at you long and hard, and then kind of looks at the group as a whole and says, well, what is your plan now?
I thought you might have one, Father.
What plan would that be, Gloombot?
I don't know.
Make me a real
Why
boy.
I said I thought you might have a plan for us.
I suppose that I forgot to program in deductive reasoning into your circuits. I'm not sure what plan that you expect me to have for your goals. My plan is to hopefully destroy Herembor with your help, so that I can return to business here at Shadow Skydock.
Father Gloom, we were hoping to get your assistance and perhaps a means to leave this planet. We will help you with Herembor, this situation. Do you happen to know anything of, and I'm sorry, Emily's having a brain fart, but the temple? We would have kind of like explained the whole situation with Gregant. Does he know anything about, has he ever heard of such a temple, or know anybody that might?
I'm afraid that I have no means of enlightenment upon the subject of this temple, other than there must have been something very powerful there. If Zon-Kuthon took interest in it himself, he does not need more temples. He has plenty of those in service to him. All I can suggest is that perhaps there is something there that he needed. Unfortunately, with Ibra, all things are inscrutable.
Father Gloom,
Kuiper, Shadow Patra. I'm sorry,
Material
Material Patra.
That's correct. So, I was wondering, I've taken interest in another material person, such as I and Mike. Have you seen a material Strix come through here?
No, I have not. Though, did see records of a ship that was landed here and copied for a person from the material plane. Hirambor spoke of a feathered creature, so perhaps this is this Strix that you are looking for, though that was quite some time ago.
Would their craft still be here at the space dock? The shuttle space dock.
Negative. That ship left here long ago.
Do you have a copy of that manifest? Perhaps.
I do not.
Well, thank you for the information.
You mentioned Dr. Grugant, and also gave her the name Shadow Queen. I do not know Dr. Grugant, but I do have word of this Shadow Queen. Many have spoke about an asteroid deep in the diaspora. There are rumors that this asteroid was connected to a material plane resort. It is from this asteroid that this Shadow Queen and her corruption seems to emanate from. I warn you that this is no ordinary asteroid. The things that I have heard suggest that the asteroid has manifested a shield of flesh. It will not be easy to gain entrance into this fleshy rock in space. Shadow, flesh, on shadow rock.
Flesh, shadow rock, shadow
in
space. Yes,
shadow space.
Pump the brakes for a second. Flesh shield. Bit confused by what that means.
I must admit that I too am a bit perplexed at what that could mean. It seems beyond logic. However, we are on the shadow plane, and shadow mystery is afoot.
The shadow logic definitely checks out.
Roll with it, Michael.
I wish I had more clarity to give you, Lizard, Vesk, Titanium, Mike.
There you go.
You got there.
I got there. It seems that you are not a stranger to pain and violence. Do you perhaps follow the ways of Zon-Kuthon?
Me personally?
Yes, you.
Oh fuck no.
Well, fair enough.
Be interested in one of my tracks detailing.
To be fair, I'm not really into any religions, so you can keep your pamphlet.
I was just gonna say, well, let me just leave this pamphlet.
Yes, yes. Just take this and read it at your own leisure.
It contains the 9 truths. No, it actually wouldn't contain the 9 truths.
No.
No, it wouldn't.
The 8.
Yeah.
8 truths, yeah.
Well, no, the
This is
Velstrax
camping
is
toilet
Vel's-
paper
yeah.
now?
Oh, yeah.
something totally different.
So,
Go ahead.
am I understanding this correctly? That we basically gotta whoop up on Herrenbor to get a ship, basically, and then we gotta take that ship to the Shadow Plane version of the asteroid where New Elysium was.
That is
got it.
correct.
Okay, just wanted to make
Which is
sure.
surrounded by a flesh shield.
Yes.
Tis but a flesh shield.
Tis but a flesh womb.
So, I don't know this errand boy, but you're telling me step 1 is just go kick his ass?
Yes, that is step
All right,
one.
let's get going.
Yes, we are
wait.
in something of a hurry, you know.
All right.
What, Father, could you provide us with any additional information or anything that we should know before we move forward?
You should be mindful of any mechanical items, as Herrenbor has infested his corruption throughout all of the tools and drones and devices of Shadow Sky Dock. Also, I have noticed and felt something interesting about 3 of you. Mike, Kuiper, Tenna. I sense a distinctly Velstrax flavor to your aura, to your energies. But there is something off about it. It isn't purely spiritual. There's a mechanical taste to it. As if there's a metal hook buried in your flesh, somewhere keeping it in place. Someone is tampering with some fundamental forces, and my gut instinct tells me that it is the Shadow Queen, from what you are infested with. Very fascinating. I'd be glad to cut you open and look about inside, if you like. Oh, it wouldn't kill you. I am quite skilled at vivisection. None of my patients die unless I want them to. And Father Gloom gives you a kind of a crooked grin.
Is he fucking serious?
Well, okay, so here's a question. Would Tenna know from previous experience, is he offering... Do I need to ask for more information, or would Tenna know that this is, like, a legit offer that he could unhook us, basically?
Okay, so you would know that he would be truthful in his assessment that he's not looking to kill you.
Yeah, we're trying to help him.
But you also know that he is a priest of Zankuthan, so he's not going to be using anesthetic, right?
Yeah.
So like, he's interested in what's going on, and he will look at it, and there is potential that he can help you. But he'd have to look to see what he could do.
I don't think there's that much potential. Cutting us open, figure out our corruptions, get the fuck out of here.
Tenna would say, thank you for the offer, and if we were not in such a hurry, I would probably take you up on the offer if there's a way that you can remove this taint from within. I would be very interested in learning more about that process, but as it is, I do not believe we have time for a friendly vivisection.
perhaps you might need it after all. When you visit Herrenbor, he will be a tough foe. Perhaps vivisection will be inevitable. However, I will wait and respect your urgency. You will not be going anywhere without returning control of this Skydock to me and my Kuthites. However, I must ask you directly, Tenna. I see anger and frustration lurking just beneath the surface of your eyes. You forget that I am a priest of Zon-Kuthon. I recognize pain, and I relish in it. However, you are one of my most spirited acolytes, and I feel that some of that has fractured. Tell me, child of pain, what troubles you?
Okay.
Where do I start, motherfucker?
Shit. Let's see here. We need this dude's help.
I mean, yes, you do.
And Tenna-
but also,
Tenna-
you have an established relationship
Yeah.
with him. You know.
Father, I have reason to believe that while the Midnight Lord is, of course, the father of pain, there cannot be pain when there is complete destruction, and what I have seen done in the name of Zon-Kuthon through this Shadow Queen, through this Gregant.
But I must stop you there, young child. The Shadow Queen acts on her own agenda. Based on the story that you told me, was Zon-Kuthon not at odds with the Shadow Queen herself? This herald that you seeked. Shadow sought.
Nailed it.
She is still alive, yes? And you told me that there were agents of the Shadow Queen that were sent to kill her, yes?
Yes, but Mordrin, his betrayal, there's more to it than just her,
Tenna,
right?
is Mordrin a worshipper of Zon-Kuthon? He did not strike me as a devout follower of any religion. I believe that his ambition was what he valued the most.
Tenna would just kind of like ponder for a bit, and she would say, I am struggling with my convictions, Father. I feel that I cannot come to terms with myself and my struggles until we have come through this ordeal.
I understand. If conviction were easy, then everyone would have it. It is not for the weak-willed, the light-hearted, or the soft of stomach. Zon-Kuthon revels in pain, and you are experiencing pain now. Yet you live. And this Shadow Queen is the one responsible for the corruption of your people, is she not?
Yes. Yes, Father.
Your quest to find this herald led you to meet these friends of hers who share a like-minded goal to take down this Shadow Queen. Perhaps seeking the herald did not play out in the way that you anticipated. Yet, here you are, with the means to save your people, with a new team willing and able to take down this Shadow Queen. So, I'm just a lowly mechanic here on Shadowverses at the Shadow Skydock. But I think that perhaps there is more to your role in this journey and your new friends.
Can I do a sense motive?
Sure.
Oof, not great. 21.
Okay, so 21 is fine because he's not trying to hide anything from you, you know? And you get the sense that he really believes what he's saying. Okay. Now, whether or not that's true or not, it's all faith kind of based thing. But, you know him enough to know that he's never forced anybody into worshiping Zon-Kuthon. His entire mode of interpretation is that the Midnight Lord wants only passionate devotees, who find their own ways to the worship of pain. And everybody here has made the choice to worship Zon-Kuthon rather than being forced into it by a corruption. And that's an important distinction to him. Whether that matters to you or not, that's for you to decide. He says, I understand that we all face crisis of faith, and perhaps the way of Zon-Kuthon is not yours to take. But do not give up on you. Do not give up on this herald. And do not give up. And he looks to you now, Trelex, when he says this. Do not give up on your people. If you want to save them, destroying the Shadow Queen is the only way.
Trelex doesn't have much to say. Mm-hmm. He's like barely. I would say he's trying to not pop off at the mouth because they need Father Gloom's help. But Trelex certainly resents Father Gloom for not helping his people when they asked and causing the destruction of the Enclave. But he knows that they're not getting anywhere without Father Gloom's help. So Trelex is ready to go. But anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt.
I mean, that's honestly kind of where Tina's at. Like, things that he has said, though, are kind of shaking her a little bit because she'd put all of her anger and hate and hurt into believing that she had been bamboozled by Mordrin, by the Shadow Queen, by even the Midnight Lord, and she thinks the only person right now that she can trust is her brother. But some things that Father Gloom said don't seem entirely wrong. So she just kind of nods and she says, as you say, Father, we will continue the work, and the work needs doing regardless of the reason. And she would just kind of like nod her head and look to the rest of the crew and say, if you are ready, Father, with your leave, we will move on, Herrenbohr.
Yes, you mentioned that you are in great haste. Please, let me not detain you any further. Titanium Mike, Kuiper, thank you for traveling and allying with these three. They are special and important to me. Please help keep them safe.
Yeah, I mean,
To all of you. Yeah.
as long as they help us get those people that are special to me, then I'll protect your special babies.
Shadow babies, please.
Shadow babies. Excuse me.
Shadow babies.
Every
babies.
conversation in this plane
It's
is
not-
fucking tedious.
Well, the thing
Yes.
is, it can be difficult because
Just
there's
yes.
there's no real guide to what you put shadow in front of.
Yep,
It's
we're in a
more of
hurry.
feeling.
Material
You just have
like
to feel it, Mike. You know, the right words will just come out. You just think, what really needs the emphasis on the shadow? Yes.
here's the thing, Mike. Sorry, material Mike. Material titanium Mike.
Just Mike's fine.
But here's the thing. I wouldn't be Gloombot if it weren't for all this shadow nonsense. Same thing with Father Gloom. Maybe. He might just be Father.
Do I look
And I
like a
might just be
person
Bot.
who cares about any of that? Let's go.
Yes, yes. It's
Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
that is another module that I have not installed.
Oh my god.
The fuck
Shadow
yourself module.
Yeah.
Isn't it shadow module? Father Gloom.
Now you're trying too hard, Kuiper.
You'll see.
There's
You'll
a
see.
thin line.
I don't have the dictionary.
There is a nuance
shadow
to it. It
language.
takes time. You know, spend enough time on the shadow plane, and you will
I
learn.
will get it. I will get it.
So here's something I'm curious about. And this might be something we can just make up and talk about later, Adam, but is Father Gloom aware that Gloombot is an SRO and not just a robot, just a machine?
I mean, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I might not, Adam might not fully understand the subtleties between the two, but in my headcanon, Father Gloom is the person that built you.
Yeah, but building something and then them gaining sentience is a different story.
He certainly didn't anticipate you to be able to dream. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, you are now no longer shaken.
Hey, look at me. A whole normal character again.
Yep.
Shadow.
To that, Father Gloom does lead you into the Shadow Skydock, into the base, and the platform hangs in the starless sky, eerily silent and still above the tidally locked planet. The sun is a dull gray orb in the far distance, only its corona occasionally flashing a weak, pale color. Handfuls of injured people, mostly Kyals, but with a few other humanoids mixed in, crowd among the buildings at the space elevator's base. These people sit around containers turned into makeshift tables, fiddling with spare equipment, or cleaning a few meager weapons intended more for self-defense than launching any kind of attack. Most appear to be in mechanical overalls or other practical outfits, with a few travelers clad in more exotic gear and are pacing the area nervously. Those with only minor injuries tend to machinery seemingly patched into the strange substance forming the space station's shadowy sheath. The more seriously wounded are laid out on the ground, tended by various medics of the Kuthite faith. They all barely notice you or Father Gloom as you pass by. Eventually, Father Gloom leads you to a nondescript elevator door. This Kyle mystic points out that this service elevator remains untouched by the corruption and will take the PCs to a service shaft. Will take you to a surface shaft that leads to Harambor's hangar. He gives you a security code to gain access to that shaft, explaining that will open a storage room. It will open into a storage room in the hangar where Hambor has made his base of operations. As the elevator's doors close, Father Gloom says to you, Hermbor is unlikely to be alone, as he has bent many of our most dangerous machines to his will. May you play a symphony of pain upon this heretic's flesh. The elevator begins to rise, and you can catch occasional glimpses of the planet below, possibly engendering moments of nausea and vertigo, even though the surface is nearly lost in the shadow. The pull of gravity even begins to lessen, and the air becomes thinner as you continue to go up and up and up. This elevator ride takes almost an hour. And you reach the lower levels of the Shadow Sky Dock, a cluster of workshops and hangars. Father Gloom's directions lead you to a claustrophobic maintenance tunnel. The code he gives you opens this dim corridor that looks ready to diminish any illumination to a pathetic glow waiting to gutter and die. You walk down a cramped tunnel for several minutes, and just when it seems as though this corridor will stretch on forever, you reach the unsecured hatch in the ceiling above that opens into Herrenbor's hangar.
Is Father Gloom still with us at this point, or is he?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Was he with us for the whole? You said the hour. The elevator ride was an hour.
He left you at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Of the elevator. Once you got on the elevator, you guys were on your own.
Yeah,
and went up, and yes, it took an hour to get up there.
I would say at some point when they got free from Father Gloom, Trelax would kind of start. Damn that Father Gloom and his honeyed words, seducing eager minds to his religion. Some excuse for religion.
Shadow religion.
Shadow religion, yes, Mike, of course, shadow religion.
Of course.
Now you see how I feel. In all seriousness, and Mike turns towards Tenna. He says, "As far as crises of faith go, I don't have a starship in that race. But from everything you've told me and Kuiper here, I mean, seems like old Zonny K, despite you being devout followers and having a righteous cause and all that, bestowed his boon, his favor upon your very betrayer. So maybe he doesn't have the best things at heart for you."
Trelax looks to Tenna to see her reaction, because he finds himself agreeing with Mike,
Yeah.
But he's obviously worried about his sister's mental health, going through all of this. So he doesn't say anything, but he does look for Tenna's reaction.
And Tenna has she's just kind of been withdrawn. She's very much in her own head, sort of thinking through some of the things that Father Gloom said. And at, Mike's comment, she's kind of blinks her eyes and looks up at him like maybe she wasn't super sure what he said. But after a moment she says, "Yes, that certainly seems to be the issue." And she just kind of has a very tight smile and shows more teeth than smile, I suppose. More of a snarl than a smile. But she says, "Regardless, we will take Herrenbor down. We will get our way off of the planet and towards our goal. That is all we need to focus on now." And she just looks back down at the ground.
Fine by me. I just calls them how I sees them. But as far as ass-kickings go, I'm a professional, so looking forward to it. And he smacks his fist together.
That's the spirit. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the retake. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph.
Tenna, we need you focused.
Yes, of course. I am here, brother. Yes. And she kind of shakes herself and squares her shoulders, come on, get your shit together.
And as they start to step out and kind of get Trelax will kind of whisper to Gloombot, D, watch out for her.
Okay.
Love it.
All right, let's do
anything
it.
else?
No, let's do it. Let's fucking
All
get
right.
it.
All right, so there's this hatch above you. Who's going to go through the hatch first?
Me.
Okay. So like Treylax tries to go first because he's used to leading the way, and then Mike tries to go first because he
Right.
after you, big
Right.
lizard, of course.
Do we need to rock paper scissors for this one? Or?
No,
Do you
That's
think
a
it
new-
might be booby trapped?
Yeah.
Perhaps we should check before you storm off into there.
The father
What do you
would
think
say,
about that?
Yep.
be prepared for mechanical miscreants.
All right, so yeah, roll perceptions, whoever wants to. On the hatch.
on the old hatcheroony.
It's going to be a 33.
35. No,
30?
no, 25. I'm sorry,
Oh,
25.
well, 30,
Oh.
35 for Tenna.
Got a 24, but it's not one.
Damn, baby. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it seems to have 0 traps, and it is also unlocked. So
Let's go.
So who's going first?
Me.
Oh, we didn't do these first.
So Mike, you climb up the ladder to the hatch. It's not a very big ladder. It's just enough for you to be able to climb up, open it, and climb into the room above. And you open it, and it opens into this very dark room. You see a number of shelves line the walls of this square room. Various components of computer boards, engine boosters, gyroscopes, shielding panes, and stabilizers lie abandoned on the floor or sit forgotten on the shelves. The clutter is the thickest in the northwest corner of the room, across from the hatch in the floor. A wide door exits to the east, and in the corner, you hear like in you kind of you have dark vision, right, with your goggles? Or
Me,
did
I
you get
have dark vision anyways. My corruption
Okay.
gave me dark vision.
Oh, right. All right. And so you see this like robot with 4 limbs, just kind of moving erratically and kind of just stabbing randomly at this junk pile in the corner of the room.
Okay.
But, it doesn't, I mean, you open the hatch and you don't open it all that quietly, and, you poked your head out like a gopher, and it doesn't seem to make any reaction to you.
Yeah, so he just signals for whoever's behind him to go ahead and get up here. We might as well deal with it once we're all up.
All right, Treylax is heading up then.
All right. I'll put you all on the map. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, sir. Done got sighted.
Yeah, so you guys all come up into this room that's only very dimly lit by like these 2 kind of like emergency lights on the northern wall. And you see this robot thing in the top right corner.
Well, okay, so Father Gloom told us that the robots would be hostile. So, is there any reason that we shouldn't just attack them right now, folks?
My brother.
He's not your brother, D. He is... It is not even sentient, I'm sure.
I mean, can we
fell for my joke.
can we do like an engineering or physical science or
Yeah.
something to see if we can figure anything out about
That's
it
gonna be
that may
engineering more.
unusual?
Yeah, you can do engineering.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's a 29.
All right. You recognize this as a deconstructor bot. It has a pneumatic claw and a pneumatic hammer. And you're also aware of its ability to emit a sonic energy cone to break down materials.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, gathering that's all the description you gave me was weapons. It just turns to the guys who's like
Tools.
tools that can be used as weapons.
Shadow tools.
We might as well take this one down since we think anything in here might be hostile to us. It's got claws and hammers and sonic breath weapons.
I couldn't agree more. And Krelix just grabs his moat, summons his Sarigama, ready to go.
Yeah, I guess old Gloombot pulls out his rifle as well. Sorry, his Aurora cannon.
His Aurora cannon.
Aurora.
Okay.
I would. I'm not going to draw anything yet, but I would like to see about approaching it from a distance.
From a distance.
Okay, well, we're going to roll initiative here.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then. I was going to test it. I was testing shit there. Okay.
We all got a free draw, correct? Before initiative, is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, you can certainly have
Then
your
I'm going to
weapons
draw
out.
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you drawing?
A pony!
Happy little tree.
A pony.
All right, so everybody go ahead and roll that initiative.
All right.
Oof, not good.
Ooh, that...
I got to roll twice.
Ooh, that.
That natural 20?
That natural 20 on that.
That's
Yeah.
my natural 20.
All right, so I guess Mike,
It was mine because I rolled at the same time.
you rolled pretty good. What'd you get?
27 total.
All right, what about you, Josh? What did Gloombot get?
10.
All right, Zach, what about Trelax?
18.
All right, Kuiper.
16.
All right, Antenna.
Tina also got a 10.
Oof. All right. Well, good thing is Mike got the start of this combat, and let me just show you a picture of this. I'll show you a little picture of
show
this
us the picture.
destructor bot.
Yeah, it looks like a robot.
Yeah.
Looks like an industrial style robot.
Yep.
It's not really
yellow.
a humanoid shape. It's very much utilitarian for what it does.
Yeah, it's like a cylinder with legs that has a bunch of like arms
yeah.
and tools coming off of it.
It's
Yep.
like a robo-octopus, sort of.
Yeah, kinda.
All right. Mike, you're up, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, Mike will just, I guess, squeeze off a shot with his ice carbine.
Okay.
$26.
26 is going to hit.
Okay. And that's 29 damage.
Whoo-wee. That's
Really
cold
good
damage,
rolls.
yeah?
Yeah, cold.
Okay. That's a pretty good start, my friend. Pretty good start.
Yeah. And he'll then move up just to get closer to it. Not doing a bull rush or anything right now, just so that it notices him first and that he's the one that it likely will attack.
Yeah, so Mike kind of pops out of the hatch, pulls everybody up into the room. You guys kind of taking a look around, see this robot, and you're like, you know what? Fuck that. And Mike just levels his rifle and takes a blast right at it, succeeds at the hit, does a chunky bit of damage, and that is his turn. So, Trelax, you're up.
Trelax will do his thing, attune to the Photon Stellar mode, and perform a Stellar Rush straight at it.
Okay.
So, I can substitute a melee attack, I believe. Substitute a bull
Just
rush
get
for the
to-
melee attack. So yeah, let's try the bull rush, right?
Okay.
Which is melee attack against KAC plus 8, I believe. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. I like it. That is a 32.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Okay.
Pretty close, but not quite.
All right. So the good news is that if you attempt it, the target is going to take 5d6 fire damage, reflex half, regardless of
Reflex
whether
half.
Yeah.
All
So it's
right. Let's get that damage. I'll roll the reflex.
Alrighty.
So both of y'all just kind of step in and say, screw this. Run up to this thing, ready to just take it out. You're not going to even give it a chance to fuck you. And you see Trelax just alight with what color is your energy? Red?
No, Trelax is it's like a dark blue, very rich royal dark blue.
Yeah, almost like a night blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you see
Nightwish
him.
blue.
Yeah,
Yay!
he's wreathed in these bluish flames, and as soon as he runs up, they just discharge onto the robot. I rolled a 14 on the reflex save.
With a DC, my friend, is 19, and
Aw,
it's
shit.
15 damage, which is not that much, but it's like, you know, not bad.
Hey, it goes through.
Yeah.
Goes through.
Fire damage.
All right. So Mike and Trelax fighting for the attention of this bot. Kuiper, you're up.
All right, so just testing whether or not a take 10 will work on the trick attack here. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to perform a trick attack against this machine and strafe at the same time of doing it. He's going to be moving over to 25 feet to his direct east, so that way he
What's
can get
the
a full
total
shot.
on your trick?
So
Take 10.
my whoops. So that'd be 31 actually.
31 is a successful trick.
Beautiful. I'm so glad to hear that. Something I can actually hit now.
Yeah.
So he's going to go ahead and strafe to the east 25 feet. Remember, he has a total of 50 feet movement. And so he's going to go ahead and fire with his semi-auto pistol.
Okay.
And let's see if we can make that. Come on, give me something good. 24.
24, and this is against EAC or KAC?
This is going to be against KAC.
Well, it's a good thing you succeeded on that trick because it's flat-footed and thus is a hit.
Ah, thank goodness. Okay. And so finally I get to fire, and that's going to be with us the trick attack damage.
All right, let's get that damage with the trick damage.
All right, 17 on the gun itself, and the trick attack damage is going to be 30. So that's going to be 47 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. So what debilitating trick condition do you want to put on with the successful trick attack?
So I'm going to go ahead and use off target. I'm going to impose off target. So that should be
Okay.
a -2 penalty to its attack rolls.
All right. Very good. Proud of you for not putting bleed on there. Smart. So, all right. So that you put off target, which is great. Makes it harder for it to hit. Here we go. Gloombot, you're up.
Gloombot is going to hold his ground, and I'm at full attack. Figure
Okay.
this thing's probably mindless, so I can't very well intimidate it. So let's get that roll, and if he's getting cover from Trelax, I've got that +2. All right, so first attack roll is a 29 to hit.
And those are against EAC.
Yes.
Both of those hit, my friend.
Sweet.
Both of those hit.
So it's going to be 23 on the first attack and 29 on the second. That's electric and fire.
Juicy damage.
All right, I'm sorry. That's a total of 23 and 29 points of damage here.
Yep.
Electricity and fire, right?
52 total.
Let's see here.
He might have some kind of electric weakness, maybe too. You know?
That is what I'm checking. Let me just make sure. All right. You do that damage. So that's a total of 52 points of damage on this thing. You guys are just wrecking this bad boy before he even gets a chance to turn around and claw you. Because it's Tenna's turn, so all of you rolled better initiative than I did. Tenna, you're up.
All right, so Tina's going to take her full 30 feet of movement to the northeast-ish to get in line, and will pull up her plasma pistol that she got from one of them goobers and attack it.
All right.
Oh, how about a 28? How about a 28, Adam?
28's going to hit.
Huzzah! Okay, so that's just 8 damage, but it is electricity and fire. So...
All right. 8
Did
damage.
a thing. Did a thing.
I mean, y'all
It's
just...
so cute compared to like 50-something damage. Like,
Well, y'all just melted this thing. I mean, it's still up, but my God, it's in such bad shape right now. It's going to... God. All right. So it has a free attack or free action thing here. It's like an aura thing that just happens, and this is that shattering cone. So I need everybody. Well, not everybody. It looks like it's just going to be Trelax and Mike needs to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
Ooh, this is an important fortitude save. You're going to want to pass this one.
I don't think I did with a 14.
All right, what about you, Mike?
16.
Oh, I got both y'all with this motherfucker? All right, I feel good that I at least got this off before you destroyed it. So you guys are going to both take 44 points of sonic damage as this thing just goes... and the sound wave just like ripples through and just shakes your inner core with sonic damage.
Jesus, man.
And then it's going to just do a claw attack on Trelax.
Okay.
Which is going to be at a negative because it's off target. However, still rolled a 38 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Does that beat your KAC by 8?
Yeah.
Does it beat it by 13?
No.
All right. You are grappled because it gets a grab as part of this.
How much damage does it deal?
The damage you're going to take is 33 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is its turn. Pretty effective turn for the one turn it has. All right, yeah. All right, round 2. Here we go, Mike. You're up.
Yeah, Mike sees it. Grapple Trelax. Moves up right next to Trelax with it and is like, oh, no, you don't. And because whenever you gave us a turn to draw weapons, right? Mm-hmm. So he used his new combat scaffold to assist in holding his carbine in one hand so he can punch with the other. So,
Okay.
Hammer Fist. Let's go. 31 to hit.
31 will hit, my friend.
24 damage.
24 damage is enough to... Yeah, it is enough to fell your foe.
Right, so Mike just runs it, oh no you don't, and just smashes the like cylindrical like bucket head center of it, crumples it in.
Just smashes it. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, y'all fucking wrecked that thing. You're no longer grappled, Zach, so that's
Okay.
good, right?
Good. Great. Yeah.
Thanks, I love it.
All right, so it did get off a big hit before it died, but, you know, c'est la vie. It didn't quite hit like it didn't get enough turns for me, but that's okay. That should make you guys feel better as a party, because that was a CR11 creature.
Dang.
But, you know, you guys just got the jump on it, and so, you know, 5 turns and everybody succeeded in a hit. Very, very good plays there. I will say that if you want to spend a few moments searching this room, you are welcome to. I'm going to need perception checks, though, for
Yeah,
those
let's do
of
it.
you that want to.
I kicked the door open.
Well, wait a minute now.
He said it. I'm doing it.
While they're perceiving the room, can I like use engineering and see if anything's salvageable from the bot itself?
Sure.
That sounds like
Them
there's
UPVs,
not any,
baby.
but go ahead.
A 34 on perception.
Yeah, I got a 31.
Okay. On the perception checks, both of you succeed, and the twins together in their twin combined perception powers
Wonder twin powers activate.
find an articulated appendage that can function as a single cybernetic arm augmentation. Now, you might be thinking, I have both my arms. I don't need one. Remember that this is Starfinder, and if you wanted a third arm,
You could have one.
you could have one, and old Father Gloom would be more than happy to attach said arm to your
So
waist.
here's the plan: we find more of these, and we turn Mike into Goro from Mortal Kombat.
Well,
There you go.
Your one arm towards that goal.
And then
Yeah.
get quad attack. There you go.
I've secretly held a desire since like level 1 that Mike will have a reason to have a metal arm by the end of this.
Well, I mean, so you have one.
They're
in
quite
your possession
fashionable.
Yeah,
whenever
I'm just not
that-
super keen on cutting off my existing arm to get it, or having
Well,
3
that's what I'm
arms. You know.
Yeah, so that's the decision you have to make. You got to weigh your options. You got some time. You can't do anything with it right now. You just have a cybernetic arm in your backpack whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Hang on to that. I might use it later.
Let me get that engineering check.
Yeah, I got a 26.
All right, 26. Here's what I'll do. There's nothing that you can technically get from that, but I'll give you 50 UPB just because it's a junk
Okay.
bot. You can convert
Cool.
that into 50 UPB.
Hey, dude, I'll take it.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Whatever.
on, I'm
you
on
know?
that scrapper life these days.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move forward.
let's
There's
press
only
on.
one
There's
way out.
One door, so let's take
There's
it, right?
one door. Yep. So let me just check out what the situation is with this door. It does have a keypad, but you do have the code from Father Gloom. So you would be able to enter that. Would you like to roll perceptions for traps, any of that kind of thing?
You know it.
Yes, please.
Let's get it.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Don't worry about it too much, man. It's 23.
All right, 23, 22.
What is with the low fucking rolls? Actually, it would be a 26 because I got the broad spectrum analyzer.
Damn it. 10
Analyzer.
Analyzer.
34?
34, yeah.
I got a 33. You had to beat me.
Well, the two of you feel pretty certain that it is trap free, but just requires a code to get through.
Before we go through the door, Mike says, all right, gang, huddle up real quick. Prior to meeting you fellas and ladies, sorry, we've had some issues with doors in the past, so we had recently developed a new system for going through doors, right? So the more perceptive of you will check the doors for traps, and then me and Treylax, assuming he's down with it, we'll breach and clear, you know?
We could just open the doors, Mike.
We need to be smart about this, Treylax.
They seem very
We've had some
particular
real
about
difficulties.
You don't
with doors,
understand what
okay?
I've seen and what I've been through with
Sounds
doors.
like you've had some traumatizing experiences with some doors in the past, man.
There's so
God
much different
damn
on the
right.
material plane.
What
Just
What door?
entertain him.
And those weren't even shadow doors.
Show me on the door where the door hurt you, Mike.
He points to the
Being
whole
such a
door.
knob about
The
it.
entire door.
Yeah. All right. So the door is there to be opened. If you guys want to position yourselves however you want, but you can open it whenever you're ready. All right. That just happened. So when you open the door, you see this hangar floor. It's wide, open space with heavy blast doors to the south. A large section of damaged starship occupies the center of the area, surrounded by portable industrial machinery attached to generators that chug and strain. Long chains, some barbed, others ending with hooks, hang from the ceiling, some wrapped around the machines or simply dangling loosely. The mutilated remains of several people are scattered across the floor. some even draped across the starship section. Blood is everywhere, accompanied by the smell of ozone and gasoline. You see doors that lead into 2 self-contained rooms to the east and west. However, not all of Herrenbor's victims were ripped to pieces, as you see a few wrapped in chains drop from the ceiling, undead in all their glory, with burning hatred for all living things. And we'll see.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That sounded like
Let
a
me
we'll
tell
see
you-
description.
Look, zombies are one thing, but there's more doors in here.
I fucking knew that there would be chains in here. I mean, obviously channeling.
Yeah, this is a very Alien 2 location.
No. The other one. What's it?
Hellraiser?
No, the one with
Event Horizon?
Event Horizon. Thank you. Yeah, there was a shit ton of chains in that movie.